What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Practical Gunners. Today we have our first ever Gunbecile Awards. It's an imbecile with a gun. And we're going to be having a few different types of content on this channel. It's mainly going to be me shooting, messing around, having fun. But we're also going to cover this epidemic of YouTube crap. So without further ado, the first ever Gunbecile Awards. So if you follow my other channel, you know that I'm not a huge fan of gun control. I don't think anyone is, and if you are, catch a boat to fuck off somewhere. But I've been racking my mind on why gun control is such a big thing and why more of it is starting to come around now. And the other day I was on YouTube just looking at a few things, and I came across some videos where people like to go onto YouTube, upload incriminating videos of themselves, either breaking current gun laws, breaking gun laws that have been around since a long time ago, and just doing some really stupid stuff. And then I just thought, oh man, it's not us. It's not the Second Amendment community, it's these goofballs. The ATF is probably having a field day on these guys. Give you a little example. Here's a little Chinese kid with a wannabe mullet thinking that he's a gangster.
Glock 19, Gen 3, 30 round mag. Glock 23, Gen 3, a Kimbo style, bitch.
You know, you're supposed to lean into the gun, maybe control a little bit of the recoil. No, you don't want to do that? Okay, all right. As long as you're a gangster, right? Look, dude, it's cool, like, you know how to bump fire, sick. But do you have to shoot it right at your foot? Or like right in front of your foot? Like what if your hand slips, then your foot's gone? Next up, we have a bunch of gangbangers, it looks like, just shooting their guns off in the streets. Now granted, this happens in Texas a lot, especially on 4th of July. It's honestly kind of frowned upon because bullets do come down at some point, but these people don't care. Oh, second round. Nice. You know, I love the titles on these videos. How to catch a felony. So you know that you're just waiting to be picked up by cops after posting this online. Next up, we have a title of a video. Let me make sure I get this right. This Glock was buried. And you're posting it on YouTube. Oh, man. But it's got a laser on it, so you're good, right? This next one's a little bit sad. This individual does not have arms. Correction, this guy doesn't have arms from here, or maybe here. He's got nubs. And I have a few questions, but let's just watch it first. So, did he just put the barrel of the gun in his mouth? Hang on. No, maybe not, but I have a question. How are you planning on firing that gun, and how are you planning on being accurate with it? Not making fun of this guy at all, but you should pick a different hobby because you're just bound to have an accident. Next up, we have a guy who thinks that having as many rounds available inside of the gun is the best thing in the world. To the point where he has no choice but to put the guns in his pants to where they point right at his dick. Dude, how are you even gonna shoot one of those? As soon as you shoot one, all of them are gonna fall out. Now, this next clip is not a gangster clip, but it is a clip of just a good old dad teaching his kid how to shoot, but he's really just not safe with it. Teach your kid the fundamentals first. At least the grip and trigger discipline, please.
What are we doing today, buddy?
We're shooting your Glock 9mm.
Yep.
Glock 9
It's my
mil.
Glock 19. right.
Okay. Oh, no.
Hold on. Let me get back here.
Oh, you should have been back there from the beginning.
Get the rear button.
All right. Hold it out.
Oh, thank God he moved his thumb.
Wow.
You have your thumb behind the slide on the Glock. Here's the freeze frame. And you shoot it, that thing is going to take your thumb off. This is going to be pointed that way at the end. Next up, we have a clear violation of a gun law, which is total bullshit, but still, you're kind of dumb for posting it online. This dude's got a bipod on a pistol. Yeah, but your bipod is just not that sturdy though. So even if it was legal, it's still real rinky-dink. Have any of you ever been to a block party? I have. They're a ton of fun. You see the neighbors. Sometimes you get into a fight. Sometimes they're in places where people shoot their guns off of balconies with cars just casually driving by. Why? Why? Oh my God. Yeah, he is out of them. You don't get a million rounds. So next up, we have a guy who brings a whole new level to negligent discharge. Now, let me say this. There are negligent discharges, and then there are Gunbecile discharges. A negligent discharge can happen to anyone that's just not paying attention. But it's different when you're just being a dumbass. All right, a little dry fire. Okay, practicing reloads. All right. Oh my God. There you go. So you shoot off around in your house, you're not checking if anybody's good, you're not checking if anybody heard it outside, you're just gonna dance after like nothing happened. Next one, I don't know who this guy is. Clearly he's not a fan of the police, like extreme not a fan of the police. And he's also apparently not a fan of cars.
So you had to properly inform a police officer that you're carrying a handgun in your vehicle. Hope this helps.
Why do you want to ruin your $2,000 Honda Accord, man? Next up, we have a guy who went to the doctor and got a prescription for a concussion. Next up, we have a guy who thinks there's a round out there called zombie tips. You have a round in the chamber with your zombie tips, and you're looking into the barrel? How many kids do you think saw that? Dumbass. We're getting close to the finale. I think this one almost ties it, but this guy apparently is wanting a sex change, or at least subconsciously he wants one. Oh my God. I love the guy who's like, that's not cool, man. All right, everyone, without further ado, our finale. This guy is a perfect example of what not to do when your gun jams. All right. No, you're going too slow with it. No, oh boy. Look at the chamber. There you go. No, you got your finger on the trigger. Shit. Oh, yep. Yep, good job, man. Well, that wraps up our first Gunbecile Awards, and if you're wondering why there are more gun control laws out there, This is the reason why they just want to blame it on people who are responsible with their guns. See you next time on Practical Gunners.